Welcome back to part number 2 of the Battle of Los Angeles for Panzer Corp 2. There are a lot of enemy armored units on this board here. There's a lot of high value targets that can be surrendered if we just are able to get around the back side. The thing is, I think even if I were to acquire more Panther 2s to get around the side here for a firmer encirclement of this lot, I don't know that they would fare particularly well just by themselves. I'm pretty sure without that anti-tank support, this Panther 2 is going to take some damage from these 3-star units. There are a lot of them about. So I think it's more of a pipe dream than anything to try to extract prestige from these guys, unless you know what's going to happen, you know they're going to come, and you plan for it. So I'm really just not worried about it. We'll just pop off at what we can, and try to surrender as many as possible with these couple of artillery. We can apply some damage as well as suppressive points on units of opportunity. So this is Sheridan, and you Pickett. This thing is so really we'd want to, this Longstreet is trouble, say 28, 29 heart attack and ground, and this thing is about as much. Let's find out what okay, so let's say we go up there and we'll find out here. So is that really 12 points? We're going to find out before we ask. It's not exactly as 12-y as one might hope for, really. So we have a singular core recon down this way. We may need to apply something down there, so we'll leave him there. Maybe we can swing this unit forward here, maybe. Were you up there, perhaps? Actually, I think we can split, repair, and then merge back up and see about this 12 points. Is it better? It's the same 7-3. Well, good for us, we've done it. Let's go up here. I see. So if we go there, we get 11.87. That sounds good. You as well. Alright, you are Longstreet. Do I need to surrender that Longstreet as opposed to some other high-priced? I don't. Alright, so this is a Pickett, not really worth much. I see. But it's enough of a pain to where really, what am I going to do otherwise, really, to that thing? Let's see, 2 and 12. We're taking damage here as well. How much are you? That's a normal Hellcat. That's a Hellcat there. And then you, we maybe want to surrender this, I see, this Johnson. Johnson is a problem. We can probably, I see, we can't even dispatch the thing. And then there's these strange and mobile anti-air, the stinkers, as they do quite a bit of damage. ×2 rapid fire, suppressing low altitude. If I send my tactical bomber out that way, it doesn't end well for them. But I bet this Johnson doesn't fare particularly well against my Sturm Tiger, and I would wager, or Jag Tiger, I would wager this Jag Tiger, once it acquires enough movement, can dispatch this thing without taking much damage itself. Or we could try to, 10 and 1. Well, why not just straight pop it? we go. That's better. 4 points. And that's now 2 points. And it's now gone. So let's see what we have. I see. Again, extracting as much prestige as is possible from these guys. It is a very dangerous situation. I just don't want to engage in it. I'm going to continue to move forward down here and make some gains as opposed to exceptional returns relative to prestige and such. So Rudell could have gone out there and tried to, dispatch that Johnson, but there's a lot of he ignores entrenchment, the unit, and there's a lot of entrenched units and such down here that are problems. This one not really so much so. So is there any reason why? Yeah, we'll just take that tank out there like so. Whatever it was, it's gone now. This here's a M4A176W, which not really worth much per se, but would take no damage. So why not do it? I was hoping this blob might attack into some of these units here next to the Sturm Tiger, and essentially then my low tank could go down there and mop them up. It didn't happen so much there. Now it's 10 points. 13 and 2. All right, well, we're taking 13 points. All right. So that didn't really work as well as one might hope. Listen. So what's the movement of forest relative to this all-terrain vehicle? 3 points. This hill is 3 points as well, which means unfortunately I'll be stuck right here if I were to move my recon car down there like so. We'd have to pivot slightly to the east with our Sturm Tiger support. And that doesn't even guarantee that this 10 will turn to a 13. So maybe we'll just not do that. Now this unit, Crocodile, I think that is a flame tank, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Then you are a Greyhound. I wonder, let's see here, 1-3. We'll probably surrender some of these crocodiles. Or 5 and 3. This thing is a major pain. It essentially nearly killed off that biker there. So really, why not see about getting rid of it? Can we go like that? We can go there, get down here. 5 points, 5 points, 1 point. Actually, we'll probably do better with this contraption there. 1, 2. We'll try. There we go. 5 should do it. Let's jump up here and see about these guys. They can force march there, I think. They can. Okay, and then you can go force march up there as well and embark like so. So they're ready for deployment should the need arise. I don't want to call up these bikers. They'll have to traipse all the way down this road after waiting around in the supply area for another turn and such. So maybe we'll just call that a positive outcome. Let's see here. We can move here to the forest hex. There's no rush really. We can go, well, repair there or not, and then these guys under that anti-air aura as well. So can you move? You can. Any mines about there or not? Yeah, we could go up there. Really, to what end? Yeah, to what end? I think these units are on the advance, so far as I can tell. Well, let's go ahead and go, say, down here. That's 11 points. We could go deeper down, and then it's just go for it. Go for it. We can go like this. See about clearing some of that line, so we don't get blocked out. 10 and 4. I see. So we can go down here and then get on that hill and this guy as well. There was more armor here, so far as I recall. I don't have any recon planes that are actionable. I could send this crab down here to attack that unit and then swing you down to finish it, but really, why? Or I could just sort of go down this way and then go like that. Protects my Sturm Tiger's flank. This biker, this lot here, they can't get through that zone of control, at least in theory. We can repair there. Even if they move this unit and access the Sturm Tiger, it still has this other Sturm Tiger for support. I wonder what would happen here. Nothing particularly pleasant per se, but nothing unpleasant really either. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go there, and then does he move? 7 of 10. He doesn't. No. Okay, so we can go like that, and then say move back. Over this way or that way, then we'll go here. 4 and 0. We can go say right there as well. Maybe they want some, who knows. We'll repair that. 400. And then there's more action here. We have a couple of rounds left from this Vodage. Swing our Meticulous planning second move. Jag Tiger forward here. Get right in the enemy's face. Uh-oh. We didn't, we're back here. Good for us. We'll go up there. So this Hellcat, Picket, anti-air weapon, and another Hellcat. What about you? Say 8-6. I say 15 points. So 8-3. 2 and 12. I got that part. So we have a fairly potent artillery piece up here. That's probably going to do more damage than I much care for. So we don't really have a lot of armor. So if I attack this thing with a ground unit, it's going to take damage and it's going to support these other ground units. So really, why should I worry about it? Let's see if we can, I see 2 points there. So I bet that is a much more pleasant equation now than it would have been previously. We can do 3 points there to that artillery piece and pop it like so. I wonder if these units can move that Panther. That doesn't look like they can, so we'll go up here. So we have both of these. Okay, so they're properly configured. What are you? You're an artillery piece. That's nice. Recon vehicle and a bunch of infantry that are entrenched. Okay. So these have moved. You're good. You're happy enough there. This unit has 2 rounds. He's happy as well. As to what happens with this recon car, keep it down here in the city. We can say pop off at you. Getting too close to 5-star. I think that was just 4-star last scenario. Good for me. And then let's see what we have here. 11 points, we'll take that. Or we'll get some experience with this unit. Alright, so what we want to do is make this thing go away. This Hellcat as well. Okay, so we have 5 rounds with this low tank. And we can thump you as well. So these 2 is picket, and some random, yeah. Why should I do anything? Yep. Why should I try to surrender any of these? Either of these are not worth much. So I can go, say, forward here for 012. This low tie, same. So I'll go here. So Sheridan. Okay, so. So what exactly? So we have this unit has just a few moves left. 1, 2. So if I could get a unit here and here, I could surrender that Sheridan, but I don't have. I do though. It won't be necessarily pretty, but it won't be the worst configuration either, because we have an anti-tank here. This unit can pull back, and then you can't make it now. This unit can go up in this direction. I think he's yeah, sure is. He can go down here, so good for me. Then I can go, we have yet begun to create support mechanisms. So we can go, say, like that. And then we need 3 points on this character here. There's 2 points. Apparently we don't have the 3 points. We do though. Okay, so we can go down this way. And then split you like so. There's 1, 4. We could repair and then pull back. We can move 1, repair, and then pull back. That sounds... Or we could move, say, down here. Or up here. Getting further and further away from our southern. Yeah, we're not going to do anything. We'll pull down, say, here. Assuming. Okay, so we'll get you forward. We'll get you. No. You here. Repair. We can't repair. Okay. Okay, so. It didn't work out exactly as one might hope, but it worked out well enough. Like that. We no longer have our counter battery down here. Suppose what of it? There are more on the way, it would seem. Some pretty heavy hitters on the way there. Longstreet, heavy Sherman. And then these anti-air stinkers there, alright. Okay, so if we're stuck there, we're stuck there. This guy's happy. We can move. Have 3 rounds left. Points. No support. 10 points. So really, let's see. Still 10 points. 11 points. That's not really gonna do it, though. These guys will just stroll right up and put a horrendous amount of points into our poor flying wing. Why should I let them do it? We'll go back where we started here. We'll get you... there must be something I can do. There's not, though. We'll go up here. These units here, let's see. They're all within range. These guys are good as well there. This, yeah. Can roll up here in between these couple of anti-tank there. And get, say, right here and invite the enemy to attack. Why not? What happens if they attack my anti-tank? They don't fare very well. So why get in front there? We'll be happy enough, say right here, and we'll get forward here as well. We'll get there. I think it's close, but no cigar for this fellow here. He could get at these 21s, but he can't though. So that looks to be about that, really. And we could escort these paratroopers where? To what end, really? One of them is a core, you are. So we don't want to get that paratrooper destroyed. And again, is there an airfield around here? There's not. There's one here. How far can these guys get? So let's go here. We'll get there. We can go, say, here as well. And there as well. I think I lost a unit, but we're pretty close to our maximum as well, and there's no need per se, so I think that's going to do it next turn. Oh, I forgot to move that unit. Why did I do that? Because I didn't want to click through the dot dot dot. Next unit, next unit, next unit thing. Probably destroyed now. Yep. I don't really know whether that's kosher or not with me. I'm gonna load up a save and see if I could have moved that thing. Yep, I sure could have, and I will. I guess from now on, I'm not gonna show it on the video because it would take up too much time. But I'm gonna cycle through all of these units before I end any given turn. But I'm not gonna show it because it'd be for bad viewing. So we're gonna try that again without leaving that unit out. I would wager we have a considerably more positive outcome. If I wanted to play a Paradox game where it gets ground down with pop-up tedium and all sorts of other stuff, I would have played it. I could have opened up an EU5 game and tortured myself sufficiently. But with this game, it's relatively easy to just cycle through these units without all the incessant pop-ups and whatnot. So that's not going to be a thing. Yeah. So I don't know whether exactly how true that is, but really I was just trying to save time for the sake of making a video, and it's just such an obvious wrong move that just not do it, just not stand for it. Besides, this series is to dedicate or to demonstrate that you can do it with only one hero, provided that you are meticulous enough. So that would not be meticulous, but it doesn't discount the theory or the hypothesis that says this can be done, provided that you don't fudge finger or just like think that you have you paid so much attention already that there's no way you could have a unit off and unsupported because, well, you do, but you don't think that you can because, well, you paid so much attention, but obviously you didn't. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. This recon car is still alive, and that's the way that it's going to be here. All right, so it's our turn. So the series is not as authentic as it would otherwise be, other than, well, it really is, though. I pay very little attention to the goings on, and if I happen to like miss this unit in the sake of expediency and not causing myself any sort of cognitive chaos or hassling myself about being meticulous about these units, I tend to just carry on. It's like, oh, well, that was stupid. Well, no, it wasn't really, though, because I'll just load the save and make it not so stupid. And over the course of a campaign, who knows how many hours I could save of aggravation. I mean, it rarely happens. This is the first time it's happened in this series. And I've saved myself maybe, I don't know, half an hour, 2 hours maybe of meticulous, frustrating, irritating, tedious. Have I moved this unit? Have I moved that unit? Have I done this? No. I just carry on. I can understand, people could have differing opinions, but that would be like a competitive variety, whereas this is just sort of a playthrough to have some fun. So why should I meticulously grind through a half an hour or 2 hours of my time on something like that? That's my take. I'm sticking to it. I mean, it was just a gross, like, why don't I put this unit out here and then end the turn? I wonder what will happen. We all know what will happen. Anyway, with that having been said, maybe we want to pull back. We could encircle that a lot, really. And then these guys would take offense. And then what would happen? We'll find out. There's not really a lot of them left, is there? I don't have my Sturm Tigers, though, so I'm half here and half there. Which means that I can't apply nearly as much suppression as I would like to these heavy hitters here. 27 hard attack there. 32 hard attack there. 28, no. So, why don't we just try to overrun these guys and be happy with that, so we can do 3 points to this anti-air weapon. So we have meticulous planning. We can move in here even if this does not succeed and back out. So that's a straight 12. Boom. Let's leave this alone here. I'm pretty sure we're going to want to have the Rudel unit. Let's see what your story is. 13 straight. Boom. I think we took some fire from you, yeah. Or the battleship, I'm not sure. Okay, we have a Corsair or whatnot, a Hellcat. Where are we going to go? Let's see here. 12. 2 points. 2 points works. We should be able to overrun you. Relative. Yeah, 2 points. Boom. There's a recon car. 5 points, I see. I don't trust these guys, really. The city looks to be thinning out. 10 points. Yeah, that's not pretty. That's not pretty. Who is that? The National Guard. 10 of 10, 10 of 10, and 10 of 10. 10 of 10. Okay, so I could bomb one of these 10 of 10 guys away, but why, really? Let's see about sending this unit down. Finding out if there are any other anti-air. There's not. So let's get rid of you. And see about strafing that unit. And then heading down here for an overrun. Let's find out more shortly. This is why I tend to sometimes make that assumption that I have covered my bases on this, because I spend so much time just sort of like, well, what will I do now? But it does happen from time to time to where I just sort of leave a unit out in the middle of nowhere, and generally that tends to get reloaded. Again, I can see how that would make no sense to, say, an emotion-based Flavor or Iron Man player, to where they like to feel the stress and angst and whatnot. I just like solving these tactical puzzles. Okay, so We, in theory, sort of, we don't care whether we pull back or move forward, right? We don't have anywhere to be. I mean, we can get here soon enough. It's not like we don't have 22 turns left. We do. So why should I rush headlong and see about getting this unit and then letting these guys swing around behind and take over our base? I won't do that. What I will do is dispatch this long street like so. So let's see, we have our ghost unit that can go and apply a bit of recon here. We'll find out. Oh, the ghost is doing good work. Good work. Boom. Let's see, what are your sort of 10 points? I see 9 points. 7-2. This thing, what is it worth? 900, and then you. There's the big money right there. 4 points. Let's roll one click up here. Let's see if we could get out there, but then we'd never be able to get back either. 5 points now. Boom. All right, so we need exactly 1 point on that joker there. Not sure we have 2 right here, so we should be able to extract quite a bit of prestige from that fellow. As long as we're here, why not pop off? Head down this way. We can hand 12 points. Why not do that? Why not do it? Boom. There's 10 points. We can move back, and let's see, 6 points. T-34 heavy. I see. This T-34 heavy is not going to be addressable with our Pourvoyage. 32 heart attack, 32 ground defense. Yeah, no, that is not pretty. Although, in theory, really, we could say get like that, and then get like that. Two points on this long street. Well, let's see, we'll go up here. Still 2 points. Pull back like that. 10 points. F2 rounds. Let's go up here. We'll take this Johns for 155 out. And there's a heavy Sherman as well. That's probably going to cost me. What if we go like that? We'll go, let's see, we can go like, say, this. Let's head up there. Repair you. Okay, we can Bordage size or overrun that character. Just roll up here and pop this guy. So he's going to have 1 point that's not suppressed next turn. He's not going to really be doing much. This character here is going to do some damage. This guy can do something, but not an extreme amount of much of anything. Let's get up here. And undeploy. Would I rather have these units down here? Yeah, I would, but I also don't need trouble with these, and they're worth quite a bit of prestige. So, what if we go like that? We're adjacent to a couple of hard target support mechanisms. We can head here and then there, repair. Just one. 7-3. I see. There's not a lot of... Oh, we have this air support right there, so good for me. But does that mean that this nuclear bomber, if it were to nuke our low, would not get through? I don't trust it. So we'd want to get a unit right here. The problem is we have no support for a unit right there. So that means we'd have to get here and we'd probably get attacked. We're happy enough to get attacked though. We'll get attacked up here as well. We don't mind. We have two supports. We'll get here as well. We can head say down in this direction. Really, we can. So these guys are woefully entrenched, but you, on the other hand, probably can be reasoned with. No. It's a clear X. We can go like that. Meticulous planning, we can get back here, shield our Sturm Tigers as well as repair, and then this crab is not doing much, right? Nope. And we can get we'll get up here. And these units head over that way. Maybe those guys want a little bit. We'll have some here, perhaps. We'll get over here. Pull back there and repair. They want some. We're here as well. Let's see. There's nothing here that's going to come up. This is an artillery piece, and there's some armor that can break through this zone of control and access this. I say more power to it. Let's repair you. I wonder if these guys would advance. How far they would go. We could go here, that's an open, in a countryside, yeah. 2 and 12. That sounds really reasonable, really. But why? Why rush? We're happy enough like that. We'll have our artillery support in the house shortly. And again, we have 30 turns. Okay, so this unit will go down here. We can get what? Get you to, wait a moment here. That's so you would want to be say here. These units are protected against with this unit. These two are bombable, but we have high-priced. Oh, wait a minute. There are two anti-air here, and there's. We'll go here. It's not going to happen. They'll never break through there. And then these units. Okay, so maybe we'll swing back in this direction. They have fuel. They can fly along as long as they please, so far as I can tell. I'm going to check all the units. I would have bet money that this unit was adjacent to support. It's not, though. Maybe we'll make these guys mad. Move this unit out of the city here into this base. Alright, I cycled through the units. This is my final answer. Whatever happens here is going to happen. Battleships. So, infantry in the open, good for me, then just enough to where my low tank will probably be able to somehow dispatch all three of those. Oh, there's another 1700 bonanza, 1884. It's about 50 minutes in or thereabouts. This should be a decent slaughter here. Yikes, no damage, 9 points. Anyway, we are going to be able to surrender this unit, and we'll be able to surrender this one as well. As this one, I'm sure we could arrange for it, and then overrun you. As to this is slowly but surely we're clearing this lot out of the city. Let's see if, yep, those guys are just overrunnable enough to where, and they've broken entrenchment as well. So far so good. This is the end of the episode. I hope to see you in the next one.